Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. And if you're a new viewer, welcome to Pie in the Sky Tours. My channel aims to bring you quality setups, tutorials, tips, guides and tours, so do check out my other videos too. And please do like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, as it helps others find my latest releases. In today's video, I'll be discussing whether I think it's worth upgrading your PC in order to enjoy VR in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've been getting quite a lot of questions about whether or not it's worth upgrading the CPU, GPU, or amount of RAM, especially since Sim Update 10 Beta was released. This is such a valid question that I thought I'd just share my thoughts with you, and hopefully this will help some of you with your planning. I'm currently flying west over Tokyo on one of my favourite aircraft, the Msfs M310, using the Vario Aero, and it looks absolutely stunning. I'm seeing almost no shimmer at all, and the buildings and landscapes are extremely detailed. What a smooth ride. Since the introduction of DLSS in Sim Update 10 Beta, we've seen quite a significant boost in performance for VR. If you haven't already seen it, I recommend checking out my recent video linked above, which includes some demo flights showing the performance using an HP Reverb G2. Since testing the beta, I've really noticed an increase in performance all around in VR, which is really exciting for all of us looking for the best possible VR experience. However, there is always the question, is my system good enough to run VR? The reason I'm choosing to explore this debate now is because this is the biggest improvement we've seen so far for VR. It's not been until now that we're seeing smoother flights with better performance across the board in both VR and flat screen modes. Sometimes I have to remind myself that this sim is still in its infancy, as we are just reaching the 2-year mark since its initial release. But just imagine what it'll be like in 2 years from now, or even 5. Based on my time so far with Sim Update 10 Beta, I think it's an exciting time for virtual pilots, because as the sim gets more optimised, it will allow PCs to run with improved performance. Therefore, I don't think there's a necessity to invest in big upgrades to your rig at this point. I would actually recommend waiting it out for another few months to really see how Sim Update 10 runs when the final build is released later next month. It is a difficult time to make big decisions about upgrades in my opinion, since I think we are on the brink of some breakthroughs for the sim and available graphics cards. We know that the 4000 series cards will likely be released at the end of this year or the start of next, and they'll certainly be expensive. But 3000 cards are now available at decent prices. But before you go ahead and buy a new card, I think the recent advancements of Microsoft Flight Simulator, especially in VR, could still run well with what you've got already. There's no denying the power of the 3080 and 3090 along with a good CPU, but based on the latest updates, I think 1 and 2000 series card owners should also be seeing massive improvements. It's so easy and tempting to just keep chasing better performance with upgrade after upgrade, but I really believe the sim software development and VR integration will keep getting better and better without necessarily demanding more resources. Of course, as we move more into the future, this will change, but in terms of the short term, I think it isn't only down to the hardware. What I'm trying to say, I guess, is maybe hold off for the moment with any upgrades, and wait to see how the sim performs at the end of August, or even after Sim Update 11. I appreciate you might think I'm being overly optimistic here, but the way in which technology develops, I can see this sim really being pushed forward in development over the coming months. I understand upgrades can be expensive, even at reduced prices, and for most of us, every penny counts, especially during these times. It'll be really interesting to hear about any improvements you've noticed when flying in both VR and flat screen modes, so do let us know in the comments. For more videos about the OpenXR Toolkit, check out this playlist which features in-depth content about this truly amazing tool for VR in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and this is also bound to help your performance too. I do hope you found this content useful today, and it helps you with your decision making. As always, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I look forward to making the next video soon. In the meantime, as always, take care and stay safe.